Hey, what's going on? Do you feel like God is not answering your prayers? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you why that may be true, and you'll understand once I share. Sometimes we go through things, and we're going through things, and we pray and we ask God to change the situation or to help us out. The reason why it may be that God is not answering, you feel like God is not answering your prayer, is because God knows us better than we know ourselves. He has ordained what his purpose for our lives from the beginning of time before we were even born. So he may not be answering your prayers because that's not a part of his will for you. He may not be answering your prayers because what you are praying for is not going to be good for you. It may look good to you right now. You may think that's what you want, but in the long run, it may not be good for you. And you may be thinking it could be something good, something that's enjoyable. And it could be that. And that what you have, what you're praying for, if he grant that to you, because of where you are right now in your life, that could become a distraction to you and push you further away from him. If you have a relationship with him. And if you don't have a relationship with him, then the chances of you having a relationship might not happen. So that's just one example. God may be not answering your prayer, what you're praying for, because he's protecting you. And that alone is a blessing by itself. Now, you can continue to pray for a certain thing, or you can continue to pray for something in your life. And he give it to you. And then once you get it, you're happy. And then when you realize when it's all said and done, you was like, that, why did I even pray for that? Lord, then you going back to God and you praying to him, you praying to him because of what you're going through now for the very same thing that you prayed for, but it didn't turn out the way that you wanted. So now you're back praying to God for the thing that you prayed for, but it was not what you thought it was. So what I would suggest is, Lord, when you're praying, Lord, let your will be done. Let your will be done in my life. I want my desire, my will to line up with your will that you have for my life. Some of us not going to pray that because the things that we want, sometimes we know that's going against his will. So we're not going to ask him. Or it could be he might tell me to do something that I don't want to do. That's going to take me out of my comfort zone, or something I'm already comfortable with. What if he tell me I have to stop? Then I'm put in this position. Am I going to have to listen? So seek and ask God, let your will be done in my life. And see how that works out. And ask God to help you to line up. Lord, help me to line up with your will that you have for my life. All right, I hope that helped. I hope that made sense. So don't look at it and getting angry and upset with God because you feel like he hasn't answered your prayers. Again, he may be blocking you from something that he know that you can't handle once it go left and you're not ready for it. Or the timing is not right. He can bless you, just say with money. What if God blesses you with money right now, but you're not in a state of mind to handle money? So you get it, you run through it, now you're worse off than what you was. And it happens a lot. Whereas he has a blessing for you for money, but he wants to have you prepared for when you receive that blessing. Getting a blessing at the wrong time, is it still a blessing? So just something to think about. Again, he can give you the things that you're praying for. He can give it to you. And it may not be good for you. And some of you may be saying, well, I'm praying for healing. Sometimes when I was going through some health issues, this is something that happen with me. Sometimes that may not happen. God may not heal you. He may not heal somebody in your family. And you're like, well, why would God not do that? If that's the case, do you think people would die? My grandmother would still be here. She died from cancer. And we prayed that God would heal her. And he didn't. That doesn't make him not be God. We still love and trust him even more. So think about it. Share your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about that. He's not going to always heal you. And he may not heal you because he want to say, are you still going to trust me? If I tell you I'm not going to heal, if I don't heal you, are you still going to trust me? Have your faith in me. All right. Take care. God bless. Check you out on the next video. And be good. Love you.